Hey parents and students, it's Shane here, and I'm so excited to share with you a little bit of information about our ski trip coming up on February 3rd and 4th. Now, the purpose of this video is to take the place of a parent meeting so that we can keep you at home, keep you doing what you're doing, and not just throw one other thing into your already busy schedule. In addition to this video, what you'll receive in the email that you should be have in your inbox already will be an FAQ sheet with basically all the same information and maybe even a little bit more clear information for you. If you still have questions after watching the video and checking that FAQ, feel free to reach out to Sam or to Kurt or to myself. We would love to answer any questions that you have. So first things first, what you need to know is that on February 3rd, you'll want to show up here to the church at 6 p.m. at door A. In the student room, we'll have dinner for your students, so don't worry about feeding them before they come. And also, in addition to that, when you show up, the most important thing that you need to remember above all else, other than your student, obviously, is the 2 waiver forms that we have already sent to you guys upon registration. Now, these are required by Perfect North, and there is really no workaround for us. No matter how bad we want your student to ski, if we don't get those forms to them, we just won't be able to make it happen. And so make sure that you print those off and that you fill them out before arriving and that you bring them with you. So again, we'll have dinner for you here, 6 p.m., February 3rd, door A, and then we'll hit the road and head to the Hampton Inn Airport North, right outside of Lawrenceburg, Indiana, on the Kentucky side of the river. So we're gonna stay the night there. We're going to kind of lounge around, hang out, play games, even have the opportunity to swim. If your students would like to do that, make sure that they bring swimwear. And then we'll crash and wake up the next morning and eat a big breakfast before heading over to Perfect North Slopes. Now, once we arrive at Perfect North, what you'll want to know about that time is that your reservation has guaranteed your student either skis or snowboard, their choice, boots to clip into that equipment, and also a helmet. Additionally, on top of that, what we can do is we can provide ski bibs for them. Perfect North, it costs $10 per person, but we'll take care of that cost for you if you don't have bibs already. If you do, make sure that you bring them just to kind of help us out and keep that cost down. But the one thing that I will say about Perfect North's ski bibs is that they are first come, first serve, and your sizes aren't necessarily guaranteed. So keep that in mind as you prepare. You'll want to make sure that you layer up, wear a couple pairs of socks up to your ankles. You want to wear high socks to keep those boots from really digging into your legs and either bruising you or just causing irritation throughout the day. And above all else, make sure that you have a pair of sunglasses for your student. There's no need to worry about ski goggles, although if you have them, that's great. You can bring those as well. But you'll want something to keep the elements out of your face while you're either skiing or snowboarding, going down those slopes and having a great time. When we arrive at Perfect North, there is an option for a 50-minute lesson. So a little bit of a tutorial about how to ski and do it safely. So if your students wants to be a part of that, we will be more than happy to accommodate getting them signed up for that lesson. Again, first come, first serve, but I don't think that we'll have too much trouble making that happen. In the event that we're not able to secure a lesson for the students, our very own Gail Kirkland will be helping to also instruct our students and keep them safe while we're there. Gail has skied for a number of years, and she's super excited to help educate students and to keep them safe while they're on the slopes. Now, there are no guarantees there. We're not putting that in Gail's court. We're not making her be the one person in charge of safety, but she's happy to give a little lesson to maybe make the day a little bit more fun. Now, the odds are, if you're anything like me, you're going to end up on your butt a lot in the snow and frustrated a little bit and banged up by the end of the day. And so what you'll want to do is you'll want to bring a change of clothes for the ride back so that you can stay warm and kind of recoup and recover on the way back, as opposed to just being cold and wet the whole ride. We will have food on the way back, so we'll stop and grab food on the way back, and then we'll be back to the church at door A on February 4th, late into the evening. Now, as we get close, probably within an hour or so, we'll update you on that time, but I do expect it to be past 11 p.m. We'll be skiing from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Perfect North. We'll hit the road, stop for dinner, and get back as quickly and safely as we can. Last thing that I want to say before we kind of close this out is that the Perfect North ski slopes are card only. The resort is card only. Your students don't need to bring any money at all. We'll take care of everything, food included. But if they would like to purchase a souvenir, consider sending a credit card with them to be able to do that. Now, With your bag, make sure you pack light. We're gonna have limited space in the vehicles, so just bring your loungewear, your swimwear, your toiletries, and what you need for skiing and the return trip. And we will see you on February 3rd for an awesome weekend of skiing and hanging out and growing in relationships with each other. And we're so excited to do that and to be able to have this opportunity with you and your students. Let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to Kurt or Sam or myself, and we will help you prepare in the best way possible.